neutrality is the principle that the company that connects you to the internet doesn't get to control what you do on the internet. That ISP should not be in a position to be, a gatekeeper or a toll booth, or someone who gets to decide that, this part of the internet, it's only really going to work if we bless it, if we like it. The ISPs are just much more sophisticated and spend a lot more money There are a lot of ways to think about what the negative implications of a non-neutral internet would be. I mean, it wouldn't look that The ISPs are just much more sophisticated and spend a lot more money. And then kind of in the medium term, and if I think of all the digital tools that we use to get people information, to get people engaged, to activate them, how many of those tools simply wouldn't have been created on a non-neutral internet?
Bleak, dark internet future.
This part of the internet, it's only really going to work if we bless it.
Watch out for sake, my friend. Better step back, there's no place to hide and seek them. She bites, you fall asleep. There is no place, no more to living free. Shout out loud when you feel high. Don't turn your back off, or she's type of that. One of the most describable states, the black egg system. Watch out for sake, my man. Better step back, there is no place to hide and seek now. Don't close your eyes, push up here like a mighty dance. Suddenly bites you, you die. Quit like an invisible man. You need no fear to ask my help. The slug face that you hit him full in the face. Street belongs no more to human race. She's crouching behind ya. The government stock was high. You already sacrificed. Pay attention, kids. There is no surprise, right?
Hey, little dude, send your mama and daddy out of the room.
Oh, I live by myself, thanks. I don't have parents anymore.
You know who I am. Snake, dealing in weed, coke, crack, your choice.
One of each, please.
Take one hit and you'll do anything to cop more. Steal from your mama.
Hey man, you get bit by like a mosquito or something? You don't look so good.
Do I look like the kind of guy that would do that to a kid like you?
You look like a snake!
Yes!
What? What the fuck?
いとこ同士だって仲が良くなればお友達になれるって思わない？何これ？またいじゃダメ。脱皮してヘビをまたいだら足が腐るって。
来なければよかったのに。
State your first name, your last name, and occupation.
Lizard Man, and, Lizard Man. Hey, good going, Bill. Nice job, Bill.
Next witness.
State your first name, your last name, and occupation. Lizard Man, and Lizard Man. Alright, so usually I don't broadcast on Mondays, but again, I am out in the boonies and got nothing to do this time of day, except for if I wanted to unpack, but I kind of friggin' don't. So yeah. I'm gonna be popping out in a little bit just to get some food out of the oven, but other than that, let's just get into the game. Alright. And I'm already prepped, and we are in game, so we can just continue our early game expansion. So I think there was something I had not done at the end because I didn't want to specifically do it and forget about it, but now I've forgotten about it. So I don't know what to do specifically. I know I made a base there and just let it like build. They change the mechanics too often in Stellaris for me to be a good Stellaris player, and I blame them. It's you can't deal with it. I complain about it a lot, but I just want to play the game instead of complain about it. But my preferred way of playing this game is for a game that no longer exists. Every new director for the game, they completely shit the bed and change everything. Like, for example, let's just look at this tile-based system thing is relatively new, and I don't like it. I don't really like it at all. I don't even remember the thing I do like anymore because Stellaris has changed so much. So, yeah, that's my problem with Stellaris. But it is still a better strategy game than most out there on the market. But I'll tell you this: it's on a Steam sale right now for about $13, and that is the correct price. Whereas RimWorld is like $30, which is a fair price. So I'd say like RimWorld is a more valuable game than this. Yeah. So. Alright. So let's just kick that timer off at normal speed. And I realized this from last time, how to fix the sound. Sound is back. It was a very stupid mixer problem on my end. So Maybe I'm the problem. All across the board. Alright, I'm gonna take my shoes off. Hear them drop. Gucci flip-flops hit the fucking bitch in the top. I don't know. Daniel Bergoli, sad, like, someone must have ghost written that. Otherwise, she's actually not that bad. No, yeah, that's the music I missed. Alright. Shipyards. We don't need to do anything. Alright. Other resources. I want more consumer goods, but not really totally big problem right now. I want more minerals though. So I might build a mining district. I think I'm gonna go for 3 in each of the districts and then expand from there, because I don't know really what sort of planets I'm gonna get, but we do have some options here in Kiribati. Where's my drink? Add some milk. Oop, sorry. Where's my milk? There's my milk. Ooh, alright. Another, sorry about that. Again. Beta 3. Traits resilient. I'm gonna leave it be for now, because I don't want you to be the one doing these. I want some other guy, this guy, to be the one that looks at those. But yeah, I really want to, now that we have Talareem, I really want to grab Serac, even though it's it's only 1, 2, 3 jumps away. That really will tighten up our control in the late game. So let's hit fastest. What are my construction ships doing? You're busy there. You're making that mining station, then closing out here, so we don't have to think about it anymore. But I actually might want to not send you over to Hen's Dawn and just have you go to Delta Pavonis. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Oh, actually, we have an opportunity here to do a research project, but naturally occurring wormhole. Where's that wormhole? Here. Okay, we might want to grab that as well, if possible. Actually, yeah, that's a great choke point. Or, I'm not sure, it might just be cut off here. The spirals can be a little bit strange sometimes. Okay. Construction ship idle. No. Yeah, I really want to get Vega. so I'm gonna move to Vega. Continental worlds are really valuable. Gucci flip flops fucking hit your bitch in the socks. That line just sticks in your head even though it's fucking dumb. And I think dumb has some fucking saleability. I like playing dumb a lot, and it actually does me a lot better than being smart. Because people get intimidated by smart. People enjoy dumb. Ooh, pardon me. Aha! Tradition time. Survey speed. I'm gonna do survey speed. How many more places you gotta look at in Vega to make it ours? 1. Okay. How's life going, construction ship? Interestingly. Good for you. I think I need another construction ship, though. 2 generally does it. Like, construction ships by the end of the game, you really use that much. But in expansion, you kinda need them. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have you go to after this. Yeah, you can research that. You done? Okay. Are you done or are you finished? And this one over here. Yeah. Right. This kind of explains the nature of Star Trek star bases, though, in that they're pretty big, but also kind of useless strategically and tactically in the Star Trek universe. Like, they're not. Most star bases that exist in, like, your random system aren't gonna be very powerful. They're just sort of there as an airport, essentially. Or rather, spaceport. They're just a spaceport. They're like an unmodified DS9 from the first episode. Strategic resource discovered. Ooh, volatile motes. Not bad. Where are those at? Torques that determined to successfully restore power to the automated shipyard over Kiribati 5. The facility immediately, blah blah blah. And yeah, so now we have a new ship. Yeah, that's our fleet. You can go chill out here. Well, yeah, let's take a look at it. I think that uses the model of the pirate thing. Yeah, it looks like a pirate frigate. But hey, it's considerably more powerful than a lot of other things. Okay, somebody's messaging me on Discord. I've gotta... Why do I never shut down Discord because it always starts up at the beginning of me turning on my computer and I just forget about that. Oh. I hope we didn't miss a month. Corvette opens army damage. Minerals from jobs. That gives us robotics. I don't want to open up new things yet because I want to get through stuff. So I'm just gonna do the Corvette health points. It's just good to get out of the way. We're not really needing resources right now, though it's never bad to be resource focused. It's never bad to be resourceful. How's our capital doing? We have 5 jobs and 8 houses, and everything is generally pretty good. Happiness is nice. Doing alright. Okay. Small craft of some kind plowed into the surface of this asteroid millennia ago, creating a shallow canyon. There's no visible cockpit on the ship, leading our scientists to believe it was either piloted by remote or through some kind of primitive artificial intelligence. Although it is too damaged to be salvaged, the ship hasn't been picked clean by looters yet. Okay. How much does that help us? Okay. Kiribus, how much longer? 2207, 0301, so not that long away. About a season. Let's just keep looking at our thing. Whee! It's a wee. There's not much to do right now, so kind of just chilling. Nope, no, that's not one. No, you can just don't do the thing that I did. Just go back to the center of the system. Dragon breath. You just wanted to switch up the song a bit. Doop 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 doop. Okay. There's some good resources out here. Not very, like, not a whole lot, but there's a good amount of electricity. But, yeah, we do not have very much in the way of minerals directly around us. This is going to start getting very inefficient as exploration, but I need to scout the local systems. Actually, I'm gonna change your moving to the unknown system. Okay, survey system, survey system, survey system. No, that was caps lock, not shift. So, survey system. So, no, just survey system. And then there, and then there, and then there to there. And then we'll decide what's next for you. Gucci flip flops, fuck. Gucci flip flops, fucking hit your bitch in my socks. To be fair, not actually the type of girl you want to bring to a party, because she will cause a fight. Like, nobody's fighting and she causes a problem for no reason. That's what I get off of Bad Baby or Bad Barbie. Bad Barbie. I don't know. That's how I see it. It looks like Bad Bobby, especially because like of her local vernacular accent. It's just, it sounds like that to me. Might want to pump out another explorer. Can I afford it though? What type of leaders do we have? Ew, we can't afford it. So never mind for right now. And we're paused, so unpause. Okay. Okay, that informs me a little bit. Survey system. So we can do a bit of a roundabout here. And yeah. I think that's some good plans for these guys. Yeah. That'll keep them occupied for a minute. Weird. What was that? I don't know why my phone just buzzed. Literally no idea. Teltar's Palace. Nice. No construction ship's done. It's gonna say, ooh, there are some minerals. Okay. Where's that? That's here, huh? Intriguing. Yeah, GTFO maybe? But go to situation log, WA aliens, show first contact, envoy available. Okay. So we avoid that system. Oh, come on. Let me give you an order. Please? It's interesting that it takes days to enter hyperspace. I wonder what that, like, originally you had multiple ways, like it wasn't just hyperspace, you had hyperspace, wormhole engines, and like, warp. And when you had warp, you could just warp to a system within your warp range. Wormholes, I think you could go to basically anywhere, but it was slow as F to open a wormhole. But yeah, the different mechanics work together interestingly. And now that's gone, because fuck you, Paradox. I wonder what's on Loragon 3. Okay. Okay. So we're about to stretch to Serac pretty easily, and Loragon. I'm gonna ignore Nixros for a minute. Just because it's sort of, it will be behind our border. Okay, let's see what happens here. Okay, Loragon will surveyed. Construction ship. Okay, we need more influence, so we're gonna have to wait a minute. Okay, Kiribis is finally done. So that's an Empire cap. That's an administrative office. How are we for sprawl? Yeah, I'll just do this to keep our sprawl low. It's not going to be the funnest planet for the first little bit, but it should be efficient. Like, the happiness is higher than our homeworld, our stability at least. Weird. And the planet is currently not producing anything. And I'm just gonna... Okay. We might have to sell some stuff for the expansion here. Yeah. Sell that. Sell 1,000 food. And... Okay, we're progressing on our mass extinction. The planet of interest in the system is covered in layer upon layer of dense ice of varying composition. Apparently it was once home to more varied and pleasant biomes. A special project has been issued to investigate this possibility. Okay. Okay. I'm just gonna build some housing. And... no. Some farming. Honestly, I'm just gonna build a bunch of districts. No, I shouldn't go too far in. I'll just do 2. Don't blow your load, David. Oh no, I said my real name. Oh well, other people are named it too. Okay, still going with the ongoing contact mission. Deja vu dig. It won't let me view the site. Okay. Actually it will. It's Talarine 3A. Okay, I need to get... I think I can afford a new leader right now. I'm not sure. I think it might be 250 though. Yes, 250. But we do have a genius, so in about 4 months we'll be able to do it. 3-4 months. Okay, torque. Make that mining station. And then move here. So I might play 90 minutes, I might play more. It's a little late, and I do want to start sleeping more. Or at least sleeping more in the appropriate hours. We're gonna need that because that's a choke point, so. Okay, we got a breakthrough. First contact. We have discovered a new life form in Tampere, although calling it a life form may be incorrect. The entities appear to be fully automated mechanical drones built exclusively for some industrial purpose. Observations will continue, but since it's likely that these machines are programmed with defensive protocols, it would be prudent to tread lightly. Okay. Ongoing investigation. Keep investigating then. You're the carefree one, so honestly, research, just because it's sort of your thing. No, actually, the carefree, yeah, carefree is... Yeah, anomaly research speed. Alright. Okay then. Oh. Okay. Research station output. I think that's a good idea. What's that? Yeah, okay. I think it's taken you a little while, but... Yeah, research it is routine. And it's out of the way. So, I kind of don't want to send my carefree guy all the way over here. Okay, 19. That's 3, 6, 9. So, about 7 months. Sorry if I lean in too close to the camera and thus my head goes into the fucking abyss for a second. But yeah, that's just the nature of face rig. Oh, yeah, okay. 49, 8. It's gonna take a while. Ancient civilization versus... Okay, I know what that is. That's a artificial moon or artificial asteroid or rogue comet. Our expansion is slowly going to be hampered by our influence. Yeah, it's the building of outposts is slowing us down a little bit, but that's just the nature of the game. So if I have more power, I will gain more influence. Interesting. So 4 months. Well, 3 months now. Hey Retro, love you, man. Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Yeah, and you are right, I do need to pay more attention to chat because you're already gone. Okay, ooh, we have crystals, nice. Yeah, alright. That's gonna help significantly. Once we have the technology to get them. Arctic world. Yeah, we don't have anybody who can actually survive on that. At least not happily. Serpentis. Yes, we are very good. It's sort of there is a problem with the imperial methodology wherein like you don't get to select what traits your leaders have. I sort of like oligarchs better for that. Democracy is great, but you end up spending a lot of influence on trying to make sure that you get the right guys in and yeah, democracy can be tiresome. Especially in a game where you're basically playing as a god of sorts. Didn't I just tell you to do that? Yeah, do that. So yeah, I think it's about 30 or slightly more months to build right now. So like 2-3 years. 2 or 3 years until we next get another system. So not great. That ocean world is looking pretty nice. Oh, we got a tech. Population growth speed is up, that's nice. Gene clinics would help us significantly. Let's go with gene clinics. All right. Soon on Kerberos we're going to need to build consumer goods. Okay, now we got 3 jobs, 2 housing, and we're about to get more housing, so. Cool. Retro Forward, my biggest fan, ladies and gentlemen. I need to get, like, considering, I need to get a first comment notice, like an audio notice for this, so that I can actually know when people come in and say hi. Okay. It is slowing down a little. Okay, there's Sirach. We can just... Now I build. Cool. Yeah, like as I was saying, this is slowing him down, but I'm not sure if we're even going to be able to expand north, considering how slow this is coming in. So I don't mind slowing down my scanning. Nor exploration. Though that might bite me in the ass later. Because we can research this at sort of any time. But he's already a third done, so I'm just gonna let him finish. How are you doing over here? You're doing fine. How's Curtis doing? Doing fine. How's Snake Pit doing? Doing fine. What population? I think that comes out at pop 35, so. Okay, yeah, research that. Anything that's routine, I'll research. Not a bad little chunk of the galaxy. I've seen worse. Our scientists have discovered something rather monstrous. The mountain range they scanned earlier was actually the outer membrane of a gigantic egg. It's uncertain what behemoth... Ooh. Ooh, this is a hard choice. No, it's not. Because it gives us a chance for, like, a space amoeba. Or perhaps a space serpent. Who even knows? Okay. Okay, we have finished that first contact procedure. Cool. $42 months. What are we currently researching? We'll leave that until we don't have anything cool to research. But yeah, this might be a 2-hour stream instead of just a 90-minute one, because Stellaris takes a while. It's a slow burner, as you can tell from staring at the exact same thing as basically we had in the beginning. If only there were a fasterist. Okay. Relic World. Ooh. 25. We don't want to piss off any local religious folks who would not want us to be treading on dead worlds. We have enough for a new researcher, so I'm gonna get one. Hopefully we still have a genius around. No, we don't. I'm gonna wait until we've got an actually good one. I'm gonna keep checking. But if we can get an archaeologist, that would be pretty immense. Ooh, that is a bruised banana. I'm eating a banana, and it is subpar. All right, tradition. I'm just gonna do this. I don't want too many research alternatives right now. I'd rather just have my science output up. I think that'll up things by about like 7 or so. 8. So. Unless it already calculated. Oh, okay. Only 2. I was very wrong. I thought it was said 25%. Maybe it already calculated. Okay, after detailed analysis, Officer Valtes has discovered that the strange metallic substance coating the surface of Nixras is in fact comprises of billions upon billions of nanites. These nanites are microscopic, self-replicating nanomachines, perhaps created by a past civilization for some unknown purpose. The volume and density of this nanite sludge is remarkable, adding billions of tons of mass to the underlying planet. It would appear that these tiny self-replicators entered a state of runaway reproduction at some point in the past, engulfing the planet and everything on it. In studying the nanites, the crew has made some exciting new findings that will undoubtedly aid us in our own research. Cool. Oh, okay. Cool. Free planetary bill speed. Glad I didn't research that. Okay. Okay, at the end of the month, we can do Lorigon. Or Lorgron, as the case may be. Okay, let's look at that leader list again. Nope. That's not bad, but I want geniuses or archaeologists. Okay, as the month roll over, we can do that. Are there different leaders? Yes, but I think month by month you just get a new leader every month. That might be what's going on. Ooh. Where'd my Unity go? Did I actually buy another leader? Where'd it go? Or does it cost Unity to build one of these? I are confuzzled. Alright. I guess that doesn't solve my problem for me, but negates it because I can't do anything about it. But we have Serac to Lorgron, and yeah. That basically means it's one jump from one end of our empire to the other. We'll just go here to there. Bing! Detected swarms of creatures brewing up. Oh, great. Our only planet, our only second planet, and yeah. Crack the egg. That is our plan. We're gonna try and crack the egg and hope our little serpent baby is in it. Our sky serpent. I did say I'd go for like 2 hours, but I'm starting to get hungry. And I do like being fairly consistent with my times, like, but this week I've done mostly 2-hour streams, so it wouldn't be that much of a change in consistency. Leave it be for now. How you doing? 70%? Okay. Torque. What are you gonna do next, Torque? I think you're gonna go to Wistral. So we can think about getting Saginas and maybe Theta Scorpii. I'm not sure. Okay. Ooh, Kerbis has a second thing. Autocathonic. I need more Unity, so I think I might do that. But I also want people to be generally happier. Okay, we don't have that many buildings we can make. I'm gonna do civilian industries, just because that's trending downward. And it is the only one of our resources that's currently under 10. Okay, we can get rid of those. I'm reaching an impasse wherein I like playing games, I do, but I haven't been enjoying them as much as I did when I was younger. And playing them on Twitch, even if they don't have that many people watching, sort of brings a new element to it and makes it enjoyable again. But that means it also makes me more aware of how much time I spend gaming. And I don't really want to spend more than like 6 hours a day gaming. Or like, honestly, more than 3 hours a day gaming. And that's a pretty good balance. But when I see the time creeping up on this stuff, I'm like, wow, I've been playing for an hour. It feels like I've been playing for 20 minutes. That sort of makes me want to play all night, but sort of makes me not want to play all night. So yeah, I love playing these slow games, but sometimes I feel like I need to play longer to have noticeable advancement. And I don't know. Maybe I'll make 2-hour Stellaris streams instead of 90 minutes. But in general, I'm gonna try and keep to 90 minutes. But to be fair, when I play, like, there's about a 10-minute intro and a, like, 15-minute outro. So that's basically, like, if I'm being slow about it, that's like the first half, that's like a half hour off of it. So I'm really only playing, like, an hour, maybe an hour and 15 minutes. So yeah, it's like 1 hour isn't that long to play a video game. Like, I thought I'd get through more Blood Bowl the other day, but I just got through one game. It was 90 minutes, and it's just because, like, the AI is a bitch. It takes all of the time it's given and then a few more seconds to calculate. You've seen if you've been watching. The AI cheats on the timer. The AI doesn't have to obey the timer. You have to obey the timer. And they take all of their time. So it's... With 8 downs, at about 3 minutes each, it's gonna be... The AI is going to take like 20 minutes minimum just to be. So even if you are the fastest, most tactical Blood Bowl player, so you can make those same decisions in a quarter of the time, it's going to be a half-hour stream. It just is, because of the AI. Okay, construction finished. Okay, the Unity came back. I'm not sure what happened there. Alpine World. Colonists in Kerberos Horizon reporting that some homes are now infested with serpents. Yes! Yes! Fuck yeah! Oh, thematic. Nice. Okay, I've got a... What time is it? How long is this? It's an hour and 10 minutes. An hour and 10 minutes. I'm gonna write this down so I can make a clip. This is fucking beautiful. Where's a pen? Where? I just pulled out a pencil and pen. Yes, right here. From one of my boxes. Fantastic. So yeah, an hour, 10 minutes. Serpents from the ground. Serpent infestation. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Force them from the colony with fire? No. No. We're going to observe. Yeah, we're gonna do that right now. We must study the serpent. We must learn its fortunes so we do not have misfortunes. That is awesome. Thank you, Stellaris. It's moments like that that really, really make it worthwhile play. For me, and for the channel. That's a gift. That is a total gift. Thank you. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. And another one. Yeah. Routine stuff you can do. Nice. Okay, let's see what type of leaders are coming in. Oh no, there's one right there. We can't afford. Oh no, it's a maniac, not a. That's fine. Okay. Full-time engineers at some point built a massive orbital complex on Vonica 5, dedicated to computer research. Strangely, they seem to have ignored the normally popular field of artificial intelligence to focus exclusively on virtual realities and massive computer simulations. Most of the complex has been ruined by weapons fire and micrometeoroids, but what remains is in remarkably good condition given the station's age. Cool. Micrometeoroids. Alright, so we're just really waiting on Unity and Influence right now. We're doing alright for our other resource growth. Happy about it. We'll be able to handily afford a new science ship. And I don't think we're going to be building any new construction ships right now, just because we can't really do much with them. Arctic world, arid world, continental world. Planet has an anomaly, so we have to research that anomaly first. That might be the first thing we do with our new scientist. Okay, we have 250. Do we have a leader we want? No, we do not have a leader we want. New month. New month. Particles, new worlds, maniacal. Maniacal ain't bad, but it's no genius. I'd rather have long-lived than maniacal. Uh-oh. Sukmar the Hardy is located the source of the movement in the upper atmosphere of Theta Scorpii 6. Surprisingly, there is no ship hidden in the cloud, but rather a docile alien life form. Despite its impressive size, the creature, which the ISS Sukmar the Hardy crew have dubbed the Space Amoeba, appears to be juvenile. There is no way of knowing how this juvenile was separated from others of its kind, but one thing is certain: it appears to have imprinted on the USS Sukmar the Hardy. As the crew completed their survey on Scorpii 6, they found that the creature was following them. It has proven difficult to shake, and Tirana has taken quite a shine to the juvenile's determination. Our science officer suggests allowing the juvenile to follow the vessel. Certainly may learn more about the species in the process. Very well. Please don't fight. Yay! You, lost juvenile, may come home. Yay, we have a space amoeba! We cracked the egg and the space amoeba's here. We can pretend it's a snake. I'm gonna pretend it's some form of reptile. That's all I'm gonna say. But my reptilian dreams are coming true. We've got snakes on Kerbis. We've cracked the egg of the space amoeba, which I don't know. The space tadpole. The space tadpole. Yeah. Okay, let's look at these leaders again. See if we got anything. No. I do want to put a base here, and I think it like grabbing these valuables here would be nice. How much would it cost to upgrade? 200? Yeah, let's do that. Starport there. And yeah, let's do Serac too. Better safe than sorry. What's the next system we want? Fungal. Below the surface of Bidan 1 lives a most peculiar organism. Scans and samples show that some sort of mycelium littered with spores. Compared to the traditional size of spores on our homeworld, these are massive. Their surface is a shimmering kaleidoscope, and the hues seem to change based on their surroundings. The strangest thing about them is they seem to form a network capable of generating what the science crew believes could be a signal. The current emissions are very weak, but with some effort, it might be possible to find out where they lead. Yes. The fungal trail. Gross. Gross. Wash. If your treasure trail is a fungal trail, wash. With, like, peroxide. Ooh. Okay. More survey speed? Or more energy credits? I'm gonna do energy credits. And ooh, that's good. Yeah. So we have now significantly cheaper Corvettes that have better hull. 5% isn't significant, but faster building with better hulls and cheaper. So the price drop will likely account for, you know, some of the parts. Or at least one upgrade. It's so wee. Okay, so we're gonna do Wistral next. Wistral and Sejanus, then Gahur and Gazam. Or Gozam. Gahur and Gozam. Sorry. If you live on those planets, I'm sorry. Yeah, it's gonna. I think it's gonna be a 2-hour. Like we're closing on the point where I'd have to sort of cut off. Anyway, if I actually. We go home. Go home. Home base. There you go. A planet in the system is still wears the fossilized traces of a past ecology on sea. Okay. So we have a desolate. I'm gonna send... No, I'm not. I'm gonna leave you here. How's Snake Pit doing? Okay. I think I'm gonna rename Kerbus Prime to something. Or the Kerbus system. Second Serpents. A series of solar events. I'm so clever. I make me laugh. The music in this is pretty nice, I have to say. I'm glad I unfucked myself. Okay, 1 second. Let's go back to the leaders. I'm costing myself opportunities by not having one, so I can check at this last month. I hope I don't lose the Maniacal, because that's who I'm going to pick if there's no better option. And I did. And there are no better options. Okay, next month. Upgrading to Starport. What are we talking about? Get the fuck out. Oh no. Leave me. No. No, Space Amoeba. Oh no. And it just did a save. The space amoeba's gonna die! No. Okay, we didn't lose it. It's lost in space. It's lost in space. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God, space amoeba. Oh, my heart. Oh, I thought I lost you. We're fucking killing you. Oh, poor old Hussar and your dogs. Thank you for joining us. But, I don't know. My dogs freak out all the time. Like, I'm currently staying, like, across the street from my, mom, and every time I leave the house, they freak the fuck out. Just at the sight of me. They're probably just scared. Just, I don't know. Give them bacon. Xenocompassion? Okay, I guess. I guess I was compassionate towards that, that makes some sense. That sucks, man. Like, but if you wanted a quiet night, should have gotten a cat. I'm kind of a cat daddy. I love most animals. Like, obviously, I'm a snake. I'm like a raptor man with a crown on my head. Oh, they aren't your dogs. Oh, I get it. Okay, I get it. I gotcha. Yeah, my family has always had a lot of animals, like a lot. The most animals we ever had at once was like 2 dogs, 2 cats, 2 rabbits, like 8 hamsters, a lizard, and like other stuff. The lizard lasted like 3 days because nobody got him a hot rock, and we just stuck him in the window, and it was like Canadian fall, and he died just because it was too cold. Like, it wasn't below 0, it was like 12 degrees, but still too cold. I feel bad for that lizard, and you know what? This channel is partially in honor to him. A very unfortunate serpent. But yeah, I love cats too. After my last cat died, I needed to take a break. Like, from animals. I couldn't, like, lose that amount of love I had for an animal again, and I haven't had a pet for a while. I looked after my mom's dog for a bit, but that's it. Oh shit. Well, how are you, why did the dogs necessitate you losing your job? Like, I had to leave my apartment partially because they said it was a dog-free building, but they kept on getting me into trouble and for having the dog. Like, my dog barked once a week when I went out for groceries during Corona, and I kept on getting letters about it. And they were like threatening to evict me. So they kept on doing fucked up shit, and I eventually just said, fuck you, I'll evict myself. Whereabouts do you live, old hussar? You American, you Canadian, you British? I get it. You can't relax with the dogs barking all the time, and you can't work a second job if you can't relax. I get it, man. Oh yeah, I should have figured that out. You said 4th of July. By the way, happy 4th of July. Thanks for, as a Canadian, thanks for beating up our dad, the UK, and making us all go to family therapy at the UN. That's your job. Good job. Okay. Even though our amoeba is currently missing, we get to name it. Alright, Old Hussar, I'm gonna give you the chance to name our space lizard. So these are the options. Bubbles, Nyx, Renegade, Yuka, Saito, Boomer, Blaze, and Nova. Which one do you like? Bubbles? Fuck yes. Fuck yes. Thank you, Old Hussar. Obviously, as you can tell from me naming our second planet second Serpents, I'm not that great at naming stuff. I try to write short stories, and one of the problems I had when I was younger is they would all have the names of people I knew. Okay. So we're gonna see Bubbles in about a year. A little bit under a year. Okay, so we have modules to build. Which one is this? This is Sirach. Does Sirach have any things around it with that? Gazam will eventually have it, but no, not right now. So we want to have a trade duder over here. I'm not going to choose that just yet. We're going to have a trade hub so that we can get Vega and then I'm gonna do... Should I do a shipyard? Because it does, right now with our slow engines, take a little while to get here. I'm gonna say yes. And then just because we don't have many weapons, I'm going to crew quarters. No, we're only a few away. We can station back here if we really need to. So then do we need the shipyard? I'm gonna do target uplink. So if you could do your dream job, what would it be? Because like, my first job was as a butcher, and I've done a lot of different jobs, but like, I had a girlfriend who worked at a pool. She was a lifeguard. And she basically said her job was to, like, sit in a chair in a bikini and tell people to stop doing stuff. And that's basically what she did in our relationship, too. But yeah, like, for McDonald's, that's sort of... I know Butcher and McDonald's aren't the same, but I've always had sort of a... After working as a butcher, not wanting to work in food too much. Dude, seriously? I have, like, 3 of my friends did that, and it was an amazing first step for them actually building careers. One of my friends is still teaching in China, which, with the whole virus issue, it's a major pain in the ass, so you probably don't want to work in China. But you don't even have to learn the local language that much. You just have to speak English all the time because you're an English teacher. So, like, if you can find a way to do it, it's some decent money. It's especially some decent money because if you go to one of these countries, your costs are super low. Because food costs like 5% of what it costs here. Rent costs like 10% of what it costs here. It's insane. Well, be careful about that because, you know, Ukraine is currently being bombed to shit. Alright, that's my base there taken care of, and yeah. Yeah, I don't really have that much cash to be doing too much here, so I'm just gonna put... I don't really know how much I want shipyards here, but I don't want to have to go all the way back, so... What's the upkeep? 1? Okay. Actually, I'm just gonna do missile battery. I'm gonna take off the target uplink and put over here another shipyard. Be careful about that year-long break. I took a year break after high school and it turned into like 3 years, and then I went to school and did it like super hardcore for like 2 years and burnt out. So if you're going to like take a year-long break, only do it after you've set up your education. So like get set up with the college you intend to go to, and then take your break. Like, make sure that you've got an acceptance letter from a college, and then, like, go have fun. Local citizenry group. Okay, so xenophobes and xenophiles. That's basically what we got going in our culture. Let's actually look. But yeah, it's just, like, as somebody who has, like, I believe in lifelong education. That's cool. Educate, like, but it's really expensive right now, and you've got to have a plan, or else I've seen a lot of people just go to university for 1 year, waste 20 grand, and hate it. Special project complete? Yes, the snakes, the serpents are being drawn to sources of electrical energy, possibly seeking nourishment or pleasure. Electrical pleasure snakes. Weird. If we can alter our energy source, perhaps they'll find it distasteful or painful. Okay. Nah, it's cool, man. Like, thanks for talking to me today and interacting with my stream. Just having somebody to talk to really, like, brings up my analytics, and I want to, like, I'm out in the boonies right now. I'm out in the sticks. I'm looking after my mom and stepdad for the summer, and there's nothing to do. There's not even a town for, like, 10, 15 miles. Large mineral-rich asteroid. Nice. Well, if you're gonna stick around, I might, I'm definitely gonna stay till the 2-hour mark and maybe a little bit longer. So yeah, thanks for coming out. What state are you in? I'm in Ontario, Canada. It's sort of like the central province, like the heartland. Oh, and if you don't want to mention anything about your like personal details or location, don't, like, it's fine. I'm fine with that. Don't bother. Trade hub, please build. Illinois. So, like, Ontario's sort of near Vermont and New York State. Yeah, so not that far. I think it's like a 8-hour drive to you from where I'm at, which in Canadian terms, an 8-hour drive is not considered a very long drive. Like, I come from the capital, Ottawa, and the distance from Ottawa, which is the capital of the province, to, and also the capital of the country, to Toronto, which people sort of consider the capital of, like, really it's bigger, and I actually think maybe Toronto is the capital of the province. Maybe I'm wrong, but yeah, it's like 4 hours, 5-hour drive, and that's like a short drive for most people. Okay, research alternatives. What's Illinois like? You don't hear too much about it, or at least I don't hear too much about it. It's got a pretty name. Illinois. Ontario and Illinois both, I think, are native words, as in like Native Americans or Native Canadians. So it's always interesting for me to try and figure out what they mean. Because, yeah, like, mostly I think people only think of Chicago when they think of Illinois, which either... Isn't Chicago called the second city of the United States? Which city is that? I forget, but... Or was that is Chicago the Motor City? I forget. I know there's a musical called Chicago. And I know I haven't seen it. Okay, let's look at the leader list again, see if we can't... Okay, still nothing good. But it looks like we didn't miss too much. Okay, science ship. Doing nothing, huh? I don't like that. Okay. We're closing in on getting our next system. So which system do I want to get next? I think Sejanus. No, there's a... I can't really do anything down here right now, so I guess we're gonna go for Gahur. Or Baldan. Volanus has good energy. How many other things are there? Volanus might be a good option. But yeah, also talking about McDonald's, I know this one girl, she and I, like, talk a lot about, like, philosophical stuff, and she worked at McDonald's for, like, 4 years, and she said once you get used to it, it's actually a decent job, and it set her up. She's amazing with people, and she ended up being working at a club that I loved, as a door person. And so, like, people talk shit about McDonald's a lot of the time, but it is a decent job. Like, it's a job. And ooh, that sucks. Seriously? The only person who shares your political views at your school? I'm sure there are other people who do. They just don't talk about it because they probably feel the same as you. They probably don't want to bring it up because they maybe think you're a Republican. Like, I'm Canadian, so the Republican-Democrat thing doesn't really translate over here as much. But, like, my tactic is to just say dumb shit and insult everyone. But yeah, it is, like, I think I appreciate some of the memes about Trump, but it bothers me too whenever anybody sets up some human being as a godlike figure. It's a little fucked up. Like the God Emperor Trump thing. Jesus. It actually weirds me out on a certain level, because like a lot of these people who treat Trump as like a god, or actually think he's great, like perfect, like they're also hardcore Christians, and it's like, well, he seems like he's not to criticize other people, but he doesn't seem that serious about like Jesus. Nah, man, like, I won't call you that. You're both teenagers, and if you're in love, you know. When I was 17, I was in love with a girl who was like 15, so it's sort of a similar thing, and if you like each other for each other, like a 3-year age gap ain't nothing, and that shit will pan out real quick once she hits 18 and you're like 21. That's a completely acceptable gap, and nobody would ever call you names over it. Yeah, I get it, man. Like, but if I could give you one suggestion, politics changes, and a lot of this stuff is sort of seasonal. Like, people who are hardcore on one side will put something into law or take something out of law, and it'll only exist in law for like 6 months or 2 years because there's so much energy against it. So, like, this shit ain't gonna stay around. Yeah, but there are people out there like that. Like, I hesitate to use words that like have a lot of loaded qualities about them. Oh yeah, Americans are stubborn as hell. I think some people are just trying, like, for example, on the issue of reproduction rights, some people do just want to fuck around with the other side. Like, do exactly what the opposite of what the other people say they want. But also, you gotta realize some of these people do believe that it's just wrong. But that's sort of the beauty of democracy, is they're allowed to believe something and you're allowed to believe the opposite, and you can fight about it with words instead of fighting about it with actions. Just as we have observed the invading Serpents on second Serpents Prime, they are watching us. They have found ways to infiltrate and randomly operate our vehicles, computers, and mining equipment. Fuck yes, way to go, Serpents. We know that the Ophidians have a simple language. For the sake of diplomacy, our scientists now refer to them as Ophits. They refer to themselves as the Hiss, but we often mispronounce that name, which infuriates them and makes them more biting. Dude, did you just subscribe? That's fucking awesome. Thanks, man. I appreciate that. Let them feed on our power sources. Activate the Euro. Mobilize. Nah, we're not gonna attack the Serpents. We will become one with the Serpents. Dude, thanks so much. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. If you ever want to talk about what's going on, come back. Even if we disagree, I'll talk to you about stuff, man. The way I am, and you know, maybe shit would be better if people could disagree amicably. Like for me, I have a weird perspective on that issue because my dad was adopted. And so generally I'm pro-adoption, but I'm also... I also have said myself, my body, my choice, so... In fact, I said it a few times just this year. I mean, if you don't own your body, what do you own? Nothing. If the government owns your body, fuck the government. In fact, that should be the tagline for this channel. Fuck the government. Alright, well, thank you, Old Hussar, for the sub. Thank you for coming along with us on this journey. Thank you for naming our, space lizard, which Bubbles is now home. There, look at him, he's so cute. Let's look at the leader list again, see if we can't... Nope, still garbage. Go there, and... I don't know why you're not at the spaceport, but you should be. No, Bubbles the Space Amoeba has gotten a lot more powerful now. We might be able to send Bubbles and the gift of the ancients. Bubbles and the gift of the ancients out to take care of this. Yeah, we totally can. In fact, I'm gonna do just that. I'm gonna send Bubbles, the Space Amoeba, and the Gift of the Ancients out to Serac. That'll be set up for next time. We have... we can't expand right now. To do... And yeah, I always use target uplink, but it seems to not be as useful as I think it is. disruption field generator might be better. Like, it starts the combat off sooner for your guys, so you can, if you have, like, you can pop them better, but 20% off the shields just straight off. That's pretty good. Abandoned amusement park. The structures of Lombardas 3 are not as Lombidis. Not Lombada. Not Lombardas. Are not as old as we believed. It seems a playground or amusement park is of some sort. Science Officer Tirana notes that many of the contraptions are highly complex creations that we can learn much from, and that to the builder's alien eyes, this might have been a cutting-edge sensor array, or even a gigantic art installation. Regardless, to us Dominar, it looks like mostly a place where you would take your young and let them amuse themselves. Intriguing. Okay, Gahur is ours. Gahur is ours. Alright. It's about 2 hours now, and I think it's a good place to leave off. I'm gonna wait for a new tech, though. In fact, I'm gonna wait for all my techs to refresh. I think what we're gonna do next episode at the beginning is move our Space Lizard and Gift of the Ancients out to Sejanus, take that and colonize it, or drop down Starport, and yeah, try to move up north a bit. Ooh, getting some finished looking at these things. Okay. And afterwards, I want you to research there. Yeah, and then research project. Energy credits up. Fusion reactor, blue laser, basic combat roles. I'm gonna do basic combat roles. The Serpents on Second Serpents Prime have converted some of our mining equipment into transports for traveling between their subterranean world and our surface world. Amazing. I've seen this before, but it's great. It's so great for this run through. They have damaged our ecology significantly. Although the Hiss are unleashing chaos, our scientists suspect this might be a diversion. The Ophidians haven't taken all of our mining equipment yet, so we may want to take some of our machines offline for repairs. Yeah, take the remaining mining equipment offline. Alright. Neato burrito. Alright, 2 hours is probably... This whole thing is probably gonna run out at like 20 minutes past the hour. Snake pit! Man, I'm having fun. Stellaris, you're giving me everything I want right now, and, you know... I'm still gonna review you poorly on Steam because you demand several $100s in DLC to play the full game and not be nerfed. I'm very nerfed because I only have like 2 DLCs, I can't do that much. But, you know, It's just the way it is. And the only thing you can do is call them bastards and not give them money. And review them poorly. And still play the game. But yeah, I think... Oh yeah, that sub fed Grolnok up here. Grolnok's getting fed. Look at him. He's almost leveled up. One more sub and he will reach the next level. Okay, let's look at that leaderboard again. Ooh, archaeologist. That's exactly what we wanted. Adaptable is good, but archaeologist is better for what we want right now. And we can almost afford another one, so... Maybe if that adaptable is still around, we can do something with it, but... We are going to... What? Okay, and Starbase, let's make it a baker. Yeah, you're available. Why can't I use you? Do you need a ship? Discovered an ancient alien starship. Awesome. More archaeology. All right. Ooh. Can we get that other leader? Yes, we can. 300 now. Okay, maybe we can't. Okay. Shoshona. My Shoshona. Ooh, alrighty. Ba-doo-ba-doo. 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 Excavate sites. And then research projects and system. And yep. Gene clinics are up. I'm gonna get food. Because more resources is always more resourceful. And in 4 months, we're going to get a new tech, and I'm going to call it a night. Yeah. Not doing too poorly. We haven't encountered any other space races. I'm gonna send these guys out to Wistral just so we can begin the next episode with a bang, literally. How much for a... Still 300. I guess we can only have so many leaders at a time, essentially, and that's the way they managed to bottleneck it. We almost have the next enough to go for Gazam. So, actually, that would mean that we can get Sejanus immediately next episode. Have you built another mining station? Are they just going to continue to build more mining stations? Or did they just move? Alright. I'm gonna get Gazam. Okay, yeah, we'll research. And then maybe we'll switch out what we've got here. It'll be a waste of cash, but like we might get 2 trade hubs instead, so we can get the trade stuff from there. And then yeah. Okay, in 3 months we can do that. And in 2 months, I think, 1 month, sorry, we'll be selecting a new tech. And that's where I'll call it. Alright, there we go. Ooh, I love Strikecraft. Mining station output or minerals from drops. Where do we get more minerals? We get more from jobs. But we get 2.5 basically more from the stations. But if we got the jobs, we'd be getting half of 3.6, which is floating a little bit under 2. So but it unlocks Nebula Refinery, and I think, are we in a nebula? It looks like we're near nebulas. But this is army damage as well. Let's just do mining station first. And it looks like there's a miasma here. So, if we, maybe Valanus or out there has it. But it's it's a nice to have. 1 more month and we can build this. The Serpents on 2nd Serpents Prime are now using mining equipment to travel freely between their subterranean nests and our surface world. Has our technology empowered them in new ways? These new Serpent tunnels have unearthed minerals! Nice. No. You done, bruh? Okay. Yeah, you can't get out. So, research that project. And we'll just build a Kazan. And influence. Okay. Sonified science. The ISS Barack the Affable crew has succeeded in isolating a signal embedded within the unusual pattern of interference in the Aerobrodria system. The signal is a song, complex sonification of an advanced mathematical equation, to be precise, and one that Science Officer Veltas cannot seem to get out of their head. Who or what may have composed this song remains unknown, though its complexity infers an incredible level of technological sophistication regarding the subspace harmonics. The signal's geodesic suggests a point of origin from outside of our galaxy. Interesting. Okay. I'm going to finish here. And yeah. That's the stream, folks. Yeah. So that's a series of Stellaris Serpents. And let's just exit and get this music. Boo. Because fuck you, Paradox. So, yeah. I'm gonna go have some chicken now. Because I put off dinner. Because I love video games more than I like food sometimes. And yeah, just to keep it succinct and to go with the flow, as always, I am your Lizard King, and you are all always my Lizard Queens. I love you very, very much, and don't let the bastards grind you down.
This one swimming naked in the fermentarium.
I am the Lizard Queen!
Rick Frog! Thank you! Oh, worse than useless.
It's okay, Brick Frog. We love you, Brick Frog. The bastards will never grind you down. Fuck those bastards. Right in their ear. Some bastards don't have ears like other frogs, but, you know, fuck it. So I says to Mabel, I says, why the fuck would you put peppers in jam? Then Mabel says to me, my name's Myrtle, you cunt.